It's a strange thing, isn't it? You know, it can often play mind games with you. We've often said here on the show, have we not, that when you look at something you think, oh, that was a couple of years back, then you either find it's 15 or 20 years ago. That's exactly really how the sort of mind does play games on you. This could be the same problem that's happening, of course, to the former royals, Harry and Meghan. This all really centres upon the fact that their recent trip back here to London, they were told, and they are being insured, was met with absolute glee by their adoring fans. And in fact, London could be where it's at. In fact, if they want to relaunch themselves back onto the world stage. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Yes, this all really centres upon the fact that next month, very soon, we'll have the return of Harry and Meghan once again. She's back over here for this GQ award, something that they've manifested up from nowhere about charity work and all the usual guff, you know. Not quite sure really what it's about, neither are they. I rang their press office. Nobody seemed to want to detail exactly what Meghan would be receiving or why or when. But of course, really, it's all down to this brand new PR team, and it's all about really whether you connect back to your audience. According to that good source, Meghan and Harry really feel validated because while the media, according to them, are the bad boys, you know, the people that are always treating them incredibly badly, well, when they went out to meet their fans, the public, and I might point out these fans, the public, were in fact there to show their respects to our late monarch, who had sadly passed away, as we now know, sadly. But more importantly, you know, the bouquet of flowers and all that sort of thing were for her, not for them. But as they walked around looking at those pictures, and of course those beautiful flowers alongside the Prince and Princess of Wales, then they decided, of course, that this really was their validation, because Meghan, who was met with, apparently according to her team, great responses and people really wanting to talk to her, reach out and touch her, they now feel that actually perhaps London could be the best base to relaunch themselves. Now, moving forward, as we often say here on the show, tricky times, isn't it? Because as we now know, the Prince and Princess of Wales will be heading over to the United States next month for that big launch of Earthshot over there. No doubt getting all the front covers, all the news headlines, etc. So a rather smooth move, if you like, to come back over here perhaps in that particular period, swooping up the headlines over in Britain if they decide to revisit some of the merry charities that apparently they had to pull out of due to the unexpected demise of our monarch. You see how this is working out now? Yeah. So, you know, for now, whether people say, well, they weren't warmly received, according to their team, and Harry and Meghan too, that's really all down to the media. And in fact, people over here, not just in London, but in the United Kingdom, can't wait for their return. And more importantly, so it seems, now neither can Harry and Meghan. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.